What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome to Beneath Oresa. You sure about that pronunciation, FG? Man, when am I ever? Let's go ahead and start a new game. Think Slay the Spire, right? So before we begin, I can basically choose an expedition. These are going to give me different types of passive buffs as I go through my journey. I'm going to go for this one. Each floor of combat, I'm going to gain 2 shield. That seems fantastic to me. Here's the only character I have unlocked at the moment, but you can see right here, you have 3, 6, 9, quick math, 9 total characters you can unlock over time. This character is all about viruses, and I'll kind of explain what that means as we go through. You can also bring a companion as well. You can see a few here that I haven't unlocked. Let's go for the combat robot. And once again, if you played games like Slay the Spire, you're going to be right at home with this game. One thing that really sets this game apart, though, is the super strong aesthetic. I have got to say, when it comes to all of the Slay the Spire clones out there, this one visually is my favorite. So here's my very first fight. I can draw an additional card in my first round, or I can draw 2, then discard 2. I'm just gonna go for draw an extra card. So here we are in combat, and you can see aesthetically, dude, it's kind of like this Borderlands-esque cel-shaded style, but it doesn't stop there. The aesthetic is super strong, even in motion. But before we start getting into combat, let me kind of break down the basics, right? You can select between enemies that you want to attack, very straightforward. Right now I have 3 energy. You need energy to cast cards, and you can see how much cards cost on the card itself. Very straightforward. Now what I want to do is I want to explain what's about to happen, because once it starts happening, it's going to be happening, right? So I'm going to start off by doing an AoE. I'm going to deal 8 damage to each foe, and I'm also going to gain shields. I'm also going to do a couple of basic attacks, and I'm also going to do a free attack, which is going to put a virus in my hand. This will all make sense here in a second. Now, here's why I wanted to explain what's going to happen before it happened, because watch what happens, right? AoE, first attack, second attack, third attack. You chain them together. So unlike other like turn-based games of this type, it's not like start and stoppy, it's not herky-jerky. As you play your cards, it all combos and chains together. All right, so when it comes to my new card technique, I'm gonna go with Your Face here. It costs 2, it has a virus threshold, which I'll tell you what that does in a second. Does 24 damage, I'm also gonna gain 8 shield, and it's gonna add 1 virus to my draw pile. Now I'll explain what this character's gimmick is all about. It's basically viruses, but I'll show you that here in a second. My next fight, I'm gonna go with the higher ground because I don't need any HP at the moment. Higher ground, this is gonna give me 1 additional energy and an additional card draw as well. All right, so let's start loading up on some viruses, shall we? So Your Face here, once again, this costs 2, gonna do 24 damage. I'm gonna gain an 8 shield, and I'm also gonna get a virus. Look at that. A little spinning pile driver. And just for the sake of the YouTube, I'm also gonna do Kill Them All. This is gonna add an additional virus to my discard pile. It's also gonna give me an onslaught card, and I'm gonna gain 10 shield. So we'll do that. You can see my shield has gone up here, and I have all of these little onslaught cards in my hand that cost 0, do 8 damage, but once again, I'm drawing viruses. Now with this character, you have a gimmick called viruses, and you can see this virus in my hand. If I discard this at the end of my turn, I'm actually gonna take damage for doing so, right? So viruses aren't necessarily good, but there are certain cards that interact with how many viruses I have loaded up on my character that allow me to get even stronger. In addition to that, I also have a virus meter over here. So as I build up viruses, I can actually get different cards as well. So this character is really all about kind of balancing those viruses in your deck to make sure that you don't hurt yourself too much, but also allow yourself to do even more damage to enemies, right? And this next card is like a perfect segue, right? So defensive override, I'm gonna gain 13 shield, but I'm also gonna discard each virus in my hand. And for every virus that I discard, I'm basically gonna add 1 additional attack damage to my attacks, if that makes sense. But let us continue on. Like I said, we are going all the way. This is absolutely the run here. So this is not a combat scenario, it's scavenge. So I have a lot of different options here. What I'm gonna go ahead and do, I'm gonna go for this first one. I'm gonna be able to upgrade a card. I'll be able to increase damage, and I'll gain an injector. An injector is basically a consumable, right? So I'm gonna go for dangerous opening. This does a ton of damage, only costs 1, does 19 damage. However, if the target is nearby me, I'm gonna suffer 5 damage. Otherwise, I gain 2 attack. That's absolutely worth it. So here's the card that I'm gonna opt to upgrade. I'm gonna take it from 19 damage to 27. That looks good to me. This next one, increased card damage by 5. Let's go for just one of our Savage Strike there. And then lastly, here's a consumable. So once you use it, it's gone. Choose 4 from my discard pile, and then their cost is reduced by 1 until played. Then draw a card. I'll take it. I'm gonna go for increase my companionship by 1. This allows me to select a card from my combat robot. I'm gonna go for initial objective, choose an attack card in my draw pile, draw it. It costs 1 less. Take that. All right, so for the next combat scenario, I have 2 choices here. I can do the normal fight or I can do the elite fight. If I do the elite, I also get an additional energy here. Let's go for that. That sounds good. All right. So an additional aspect of combat here is that you have enemies that are nearby you, and you also have enemies that are further away. Now, when it comes to your attacks, you can attack anyone at any time with no penalty. However, there are certain cards that give you an additional bonus if you attack a nearby target or a further away target, right? So this one right over here is called Dangerous Opening. If the target is nearby, so I can absolutely use this on a nearby target, but that's gonna make me suffer 5 damage. But if I use it on a further away target, I'm gonna get an additional 2 attack. Easy 1 shot there, very, very nice. And now since I ran over here, these guys that were nearby, they're actually further away now. So let's try out this initial objective card. Let's go for Gory Rampage. If the target is further away, gain 2 attack and add a virus to my draw pile. So once again, I'm just kind of bouncing all around the map. Let's go for this guy here, hit him with the Gory Rampage. I'm gonna follow that up with what FG? I'm gonna follow it up with an Onslaught, put a virus in my hand, grab some shields, and I think we're done. This guy ran away, so now he is further away. This guy is near. We have some ads coming. When it comes to ads, the amount of enemies that you fight is basically predetermined before you fight, so not to worry on that. Okay, so let's go ahead and do kill them all, add 1 virus to my discard pile, and this will also give me an onslaught plus 10 armor, which is fantastic. We'll use that on you. Oh, a nice block, okay. So now I have to waste this really good card to kill you. Let's just go ahead and shield up because it looks like we are gonna take a little bit of damage here. All right, so I still have a little bit of shield left. We're starting to take some HP damage. Here is another ad. Let's see if we can get some better cards here. So Blazing Shift, this is a nice AoE. So let's go for the AoE action. I'm gonna go ahead and use my consumable and start digging for some attack cards. Let's go for a Dangerous Opening. And instead of being like a straight up NPC, I'm gonna ignore the tank and go to the back line over here and go for some Savage Strikes. I'm gonna need to use all 3 of them to kill that 1 ad, but I think that was worth it just to kind of clear the board of characters. There goes my shield. I'm taking all HP damage at this point. This guy has 30 HP. I say, once again, let's go for it. Let's go for kill them all first. Put some more viruses in my discard pile here. And then let's attack this guy in the back. That's gonna be a GG. Only have 3 viruses at the moment. This guy in the shield is so annoying. I guess even though this guy is nearby and I'm gonna suffer some damage, it might be worth it to do 27 damage. So let's go ahead and do that. And then I'll shield up here as well. And even though I don't have any viruses in my hand, I'll go ahead and just use that just to shield up even further. Dude, he did a ton of damage there. But that's gonna be, oh my God, him in the shield. Finally down, that is a GG. Ooh, I like this little artifact. If a foe is destroyed during the first round, gain 1 momentum. We'll absolutely take that. This next scavenge, I'm gonna go for upgrading 2 cards and discard 1. Let's add some knockback to our Savage Strikes. That'll allow us to set up our further away attacks even better. And I think I'll drop 1 of my Cursed Vigors. I don't need that many shield cards. Here, let's go for the Elite Battle. I am ready. All right, so let's build up some viruses, shall we? So add some viruses, add some shield, get some free onslaught cards. Let's see if we can't take care of some of the ads here. We're gonna start going a little bit faster now that you guys kind of have an idea of how this game flows. End our turn. We have a nearby target. Now he's further away. All right, I see you. We're taking some HP damage, which is not great. Let's go for Gory Rampage. We're gonna get that additional effect because he was further away. We were not able to kill him, but we're gonna go with Blazing Shift, which is an AoE for everybody. That's some good damage. Now we definitely need to start shielding up, dude. Let's start shielding up because we are taking way too much damage here. We're still shielded, so not bad. Once again, let's go for this further away attack here. 27 damage if the target is further away. I'm also gonna gain 2 attack as well. Finish him off with a Savage Strike. And then let's go for initial objective and start digging for another attack card in our deck. Oh, just Savage Strike. All right. I think I'll play it safe. I'm going to go with Curse Vigor, add 8 shield to my character, just to kind of mitigate how much damage we're taking here once again. That'll work. More damage. Shield, shield. Kind of take it easy here just a little bit. That was actually a good move. 2 Savage Strikes. That'll be a GG. That is not a GG. What math was that, FG? Dude, I misread something. Oh, man, I'm losing so much HP at the moment. Let's go ahead and grab one of our Onslaught cards. Then I'm going to follow that up with Defensive Override, gain that 13 shield, discard a virus in my hand, and gain that attack for the next turn. That's going to look good there. Okay, good, good, good. And that's hopefully going to end off here. GG. Ooh, I like this. If I don't play an attack card during a turn, gain 15 shield. So that's going to make it so that, you know, when you have those turns where you can't attack, make it feel like it's actually worth it a little bit. I'm going to go for an additional energy for this encounter here. Let's see. Kill these guys on the side. Savage Strike, Onslaught, Curse Vigor, in turn. You can kind of start seeing, once you start really getting used to how many, what the cards do in your hand, you can really kind of blow through this. Dangerous Opening, finish you off, switch it up with Curse Strike, follow it up with Kill Them All, give me an Onslaught card, finish you off with that 10. Look at the song and dance here, my friend. Definitely starting to get into it here. If this attack destroys its target, lose 2 energy. Dude, why would I want to do that? I'm going to go for Corrupted Jolt, man. More and more viruses. Haven't really done a good job kind of building up my viruses just yet, but we will get there. Heal 10 HP, upgrade a card, and remove a card. Absolutely. So let's do that. Let's go for, once again, I want to improve the power of my Savage Strikes. I use them so much. And then I'll, once again, remove another of my Curse Vigor shield cards. Let's see what this next one's going to be. 30% HP heal. Let's take that. Got to get ready for this final encounter. We're not quite there, but we should be okay this time around. Let's go for an artifact here. When combat begins, 1 random attack card in your hand gains 5 damage until played, and you gain an extra energy. Dude, that is an artifact and a half. Looks like this next encounter is going to be an elite encounter. I love getting this extra energy. We got some shield units here. Let's go for Blazing Shift. And then I'm gonna follow this up with Gory Rampage, hit you with a knockback, hit you with another knockback, hit you with that Onslaught. Not gonna be enough damage. Oh yes, it is, because I have an additional Fury, so my attack value is a little bit higher. Go for Curse Vigor. I did activate my Momentum. Remember I grabbed that earlier? Choose 1 card in your draw pile. Its cost is reduced by 1, and it gains Limited. I don't know what Limited means. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it though. Let's go for Dangerous Opening because these guys are further away. I'm not really sure what that did, but you know what? We'll learn. Okay, let's see. So this is my first time grabbing this Corrupted Jolt card. So it has a virus threshold of 7. I definitely don't have 7 viruses. What happens if I use it? I do a little Zangief Spinning Pile Driver. I got a virus. I'll take that. Dare I? That would be dumb to use 27 damage on that guy. But I will go ahead and use 27 damage on you. I'll take the little bit of the HP hit there. Let's start digging for some cards here. Very nice. Each time a foe is healed, I gain 8 armor. I think I'll take that. That actually kind of makes sense because if an enemy is healing himself, he's making the battle last longer. So this allow me to kind of like outlast as well. Let's go ahead and increase our companionship by 1. Let's go for a Rampaging Protocol. This gives me an additional energy and add some more viruses to my discard pile, which hopefully I'll be able to synergize with at one point. I haven't really done a good job with the virus synergy on this character just yet. This is not really a character I would choose. So hopefully when I unlock new characters in the future, there'll be characters that are more like my style. So for this next fight, I have the option to either go in raw. What'd you say, FG? Nothing. Or I can draw 2 cards with the chance of taking 5 non-lethal damage. You know what? Let's just go in raw, baby. 100 HP on this guy. Let's see what we got here. Since he's in the back, let's go for dangerous opening. Hit him with that onslaught. Hit him with that savage strike. Hit him with that corrupted jolt. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and add another virus to our hand. Grab a shield. End our turn. We are a little low in HP. Not as much HP as I would like to have getting this close to the final boss here. I really need to kill you. So let's go ahead and add a virus. Hit that onslaught. That's 10 damage. Go for the glory rampage. I actually don't know how to use these fleeting cards. This card is erased when it's played or if it's still in your hand at the end of turn. Who is this a stun for? Do I take the stun? I'm not actually sure what happened there, but that's okay. I don't need to understand everything just yet. Curse Vigor, Curse Vigor. Defensive Override. Let's do that. Get just a bunch of shields here. We have 44 shield. Let's go for digging through our deck here. Is there anything good that I have that hurts enemies that are close by? No. That's okay. Hit him with the Corrupted Jolt. Savage Strike, Savage Strike. Or actually, you know what I could be doing? Oh, now look at this. My Cobalt card. Ah, dang it. Just when I activated my next level of viruses, it was all over. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and keep it basic. Gain 12 armor, gain 2 attack. Right before the boss of this floor, let's go for that HP. And then here is the final boss of floor 1, the Horde. Very Borderlands-esque, right? You can absolutely see the inspiration here. All right, so let us go for the Blazing Shift. Beautiful AoE. Let's get rid of some ads, shall we? Is that enough? Oh, with the shielding, dude. Hit him with the knockback. Hit him with the onslaught. We took care of one ad there. Rampaging, protocol, momentum as well. Thank you so much. Go for overcome pain. Kill them all. I'm just trying to build up all the viruses, right? We are definitely going to build up viruses this time around. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to go ahead and discard that. And get some more shield. Because I don't want to get too offensive. Because I feel like these guys are really going to hurt. Got some more ads coming in as well. Okay. So what do I want to do here? Let's get rid of this ad. Follow it up with a shield and a shield. I'm gonna play this one a little bit safer. Okay, overcome pain. This cost me 0 and I gain 2. Yeah, absolutely gonna do that. Absolutely. Bro, I don't really have anything. But I do have an ability, I believe. If I remember correctly, if I don't do any attacks, I get like extra shield. There you go. That actually works out. I'm glad I grabbed that artifact. That was a smart pro play by FG. Okay, everybody is nearby. Let's go digging in our deck for something here. Corrupted Jolt, we'll take it. We'll take care of you. That's gonna be an easy one-shot. Lots of curses here. I wanna continue trying to build up these curses so I can activate my curse levels here. Or virus, I keep saying I say curse, I meant viruses. You know what I'm talking about. And then that should kill you. You're done. And then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and do defensive override, get that shield, discard some viruses out of my hand, but they're still in my deck, so they still count towards my Cobalt Curse. A few more ads have popped in, kill them all. Let's get that free onslaught card. Here is Cobalt Surge. So now that I built up my Cobalt Curse to 5, I get this free card, which is gonna give me a free card draw and some additional energy. You love that? How about Rampaging Protocol? We'll do that as well. Dude, we got all kinds of good stuff here. So Gory Rampage, hit a further away target. Ah, man. Oh yeah, 14, that's enough to kill you. You have 40, you're a 109. I still have 3 attacks left. So let's just, that'll kill you. That's 40 damage. Down you, yes, yes, yes. And now we can start working on the boss. Let's go for Onslaught, build up even more viruses, hit those shields, and then I can just get rid of that card. Very, very nice. I think this is it. No more ads, right? All right, I lied. There's some more ads coming. Maybe I should just focus on the boss here. Build that up as well. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and combo this together. We'll do Savage Strike. This will do a knockback. That makes you far away. Follow it up with a far away attack. Hit you with another Savage Strike. Very nice combo there. I do like that. Like that quite a bit. We're gonna go ahead and do Your Face here, which is a ton of damage, 24 damage. Zangief Power Driver, but I really don't have much else. Rampaging Protocol. Let's start digging in our deck for something. I'm not even sure the best one to go for, but I'm gonna go for Transcend. We'll go for that. When a virus is added to the deck, gain 1 onslaught. Kill you. That is the end of that guy. Let's go ahead and shield up, shield up. Transcend. I just hit my second form. Very cool. Oh, dude, there are more ads coming, bruh. Kill them all. Let's add some more viruses. That gives me more and more onslaught cards. Overcome pain. Dude, I'm getting really powered up, though. Dangerous opening for this guy way in the back. Hit him with an onslaught. This guy has 32. I got a perfect amount of damage for you. That is GG there. In my turn. Oh, the ads are done. The ads are done. Hit you with the power driver. Can we kill this guy without dying? I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're fine. I think we're fine. If only I could knock him back. Let's go for a shield. Savage Strike. And we can do discard your hand. Draw as many. Oh, wow. You can. Yeah, I'm just going to go for that because that's GG. That's lethal. So welcome to floor 2. So hopefully that gives you guys an idea of what this game is all about. Once again, Slay the Spire with a really neat aesthetic. Right? like let's be real. It's another Slay the Spire clone. But I feel like there is absolutely more room for Slay the Spire clones, especially when they look this good, right? So that is going to do it, my friends. Hopefully that gives you an idea of what this game is all about. And I will see you guys in the next video. I'm out.